Polls are open in Romania. People there casting their ballots in the first of 3 successive weekends of elections. Today they'll vote in the first round of the presidential election before legislative elections the following weekend. A week after that, there will be the predicted second round of the presidential poll. The frontrunners for the job include current Social Democrat Prime Minister Maria Gerth-Niculescu and right-wing populist George Simion, who takes inspiration from Donald Trump. Well, let's get more on this and cross over to France 24's correspondent Maria Gerth-Niculescu. It's good to see you, Maria. So it appears that the hard-right politician George Simion could have a good chance of victory here.
Yes, polls opened this morning at 7 a.m. local time and will close at 9 p.m. tonight. Over 18 million Romanians are registered to cast their ballot in this first round of presidential elections. And indeed, the main question of this vote is, will George Simion, the candidate of the Our Party, which is a far-right party in Romania, and which was still unknown 5 years ago, will he make it to the second round? Polls are showing a tight race between George Simion and Elena Lasconi, the candidate of the Progressive USR Party, for the second place in this election. Socialist candidate and current Prime Minister Marcel Ciolacu is expected to lead this first round with about 25% of votes. The rise of the far right reflects disillusionment with traditional parties, some which have roots in Romania's communist past. Our party has a populist, nationalist rhetoric and has bolstered support through direct aid efforts for populations such as medical caravans or building housing for communities affected by Storm Boris last September. George Simion says that he's not pro-Russian, but he doesn't want to continue military aid to Ukraine. He says that he's a Trumpist, also inspired by Italy's Giorgia Meloni, and he does condemn Russia's invasion in Ukraine.
Maria, it seems like the economy is at the top of voters' concerns. Tell us about the state of the economy in Romania.
Well, the government's economic record is quite ambivalent. Foreign investment has almost doubled over the past decade, and modernization is undeniable for many of the big cities. However, the country still struggles with significant inequalities and very low wages, particularly in rural areas. Emigration towards Western Europe continues, leaving Romania critically short of workers as well as qualified professionals such as doctors. Romania also has the highest inflation rate in the European Union, and its public deficit is reaching 8% of its GDP. European funds are considered to be a main motor of Romania's economy, but access to these funds could be blocked if the country fails to reduce this deficit. Another key issue is, of course, the fight against corruption, with many seeing corruption as a barrier to more economic growth. Scandals regularly surface, and security services are believed to still exert a shadow influence on the country's politics and economy.
Maria, thanks so much for bringing us up to speed there. That's France 24's correspondent Maria Gerth-Niculescu reporting there.